Hello and welcome back to the Grow Taller Guru channel. Before we go any further, can I ask that you please like and also subscribe, as it really helps me out as a content creator. And if you do happen to lose this video, it will be easily traceable later on. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a Grow Taller cocktail. This cocktail is a variation on what myself and my brother used to drink when we were younger, and now my brother is a whopping 6'5" and I am 6'2". Let me just put a quick disclaimer in here. Just by drinking this cocktail and sitting on the couch playing video games all day long won't get you to your maximum potential. But combined with correct diet, exercise, sleep and stretching, you'll be amazed at how many inches you can add to your height. For anyone who is just beginning their Grow Taller journey, this video will be perfect and will be an ideal place to start. So let's begin. So in this video, you're going to need a blender, some measuring scales, rolled oats, whole milk, peanut butter, whey protein, dark chocolate with the highest percentage of cocoa you can get, avocado, and bananas. First of all, we're just going to reset these scales. Then we're going to measure out 400 milliliters of the whole milk, or 400 grams. It's roughly about the same. Now, the reason that we're using the finest or the best whole milk we can find is that it's going to be the purest, which means it's going to have the most natural and best quality calcium. Plus, this is what myself and my brother used to drink when we were younger, so I wouldn't want to change what we had drunk for, let's say, semi-skimmed, as it obviously worked for us, so we will include it in the cocktail. Next, we're going to weigh out 50 grams of jumbo rolled oats. Now, I've chosen jumbo rolled oats as they are the biggest and they are the most pure, that are going to provide the most benefit. And they are fantastic for growing taller as they help with tissue repair, and they also contain a high amount of zinc, which is essential for growing taller. After adding the oats, we are then going to proceed to add 15 grams of peanut butter, which provides a good amount of healthy fats and micronutrients, which will also help with growing taller. It's also a great source of protein, which is going to be a great addition to the whey protein that we're going to add next. And it's a good way to also bump up your calories to make sure you're getting enough energy to enable yourself to grow taller. So next, we're going to add the whey protein. Now, what I'd typically say is just have 2 scoops, but with this whey protein that I'm having, I actually need 66 grams to enable myself to get at least 40 grams of protein. But usually, you can get a whey protein where you only need to measure 50 grams in order to get the same amount. So to put it simply, just weigh out enough whey protein so that you get 40 grams of protein. Next, we're going to move the cocktail and scales to one side as we bring the chopping board and the bananas across. And what you're going to do is chop up just 1 banana and put that into the cocktail. Now, just be careful when chopping the banana. If you are using your fingers to keep the banana in place, make sure you put your knuckles on the banana and not your fingers, just to make sure that you don't actually chop your fingers off. Bananas are a great source of carbohydrates and potassium, which is going to give you plenty of energy and nutrients to combine with the whey protein and help you to grow. For those people that really like a very cold smoothie or a very cold cocktail, you can also freeze the bananas and then put them in with the blender. Just beware that it will grind down your blender blades a lot faster than if you just chop it yourself. Next, we're going to add half a medium avocado. Now, avocados are fantastic for growing taller. They are very high in vitamin K, which often gets overshadowed by calcium and vitamin D in terms of the best vitamins for bone health. But actually, all three together just pack a real punch in terms of helping you grow. So all I'm doing is just cutting the avocado in half. I did twist it, and what I'm going to do is save half for the day after, as this is going to be a daily shake. And I tend to keep the half that has the stone for the day after, as this almost preserves it a little bit better by having the stone there, just so it doesn't go off as fast. The best technique I've always found is just to scoop out the avocado from the avocado shell rather than trying to peel the shell away. It just gets very messy and you tend to get a lot of avocado all over your fingers. So just by spooning it out piece by piece, it works very well. And whatever you do have left, you can lick off the end of the spoon. Now, the final ingredient to go into the cocktail is 30 grams of dark chocolate. Now, you want the highest percentage of cocoa that you can get, just because you want the purest dark chocolate that you can get, as dark chocolate provides a ton of antioxidants, nutrients, especially with iron, magnesium and zinc, which are three elements that are essential for growing taller. I think with this particular chocolate it was 10 grams per block, so for me I just included 3 blocks of the dark chocolate. Next we get to the fun bit, which is actually being able to blend the Grow Taller cocktail. Now please be careful when you are using a blender. This particular blender I'm using is a variation on the NutriBullet, so actually this one's pretty safe as the blades themselves are actually in the shake, so it's very hard to hurt yourself. But with a traditional blender, it's very easy to put your hand inside the blender while it's still blending. So please be careful. Not just that, but blenders can make an absolute mess of your kitchen if you do it wrong, so just make sure the lid does stay on while you're blending. Now, depending on how you like your cocktails or smoothies, then it's entirely up to you on the consistency. When I first prepared this, it was still quite thick for my liking, but for somebody else they could quite enjoy it thick. In fact, it was almost like a yogurt really. So if you do blend it and it is a little on the thick side and you want to make it thinner, all you have to do is just add some water to get your desired thickness, and bon appetit! So almost ready for the taste test, just one last little adjustment. Now let's try it. So on my beard, it was really nice. Oh my god. Thanks again for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment and subscribe, as it really helps me out. And before I go, I've had a lot of people asking me about how to get in touch about the advanced program. So if you could message me on Facebook or Instagram, then that will be perfect. I will leave both the social media links below, and with that we will see you next time, or as they say in Canada, peace out! It's a blooper, it's fine. But by the way, if you are opening porridge, use the easy opening access point. Don't open it from the top like idiot old Lance did. Cut! Cut! I drank too much because it was that nice. But it's really good. It's amazing, you can really taste the oats.